I'm so glad you're here this afternoon, and I've got a couple of questions that I want to ask you. What was it like to send your guy off to boot camp?
Everything you need to know about boot camp, we'll tell you when you need to know it. You don't need to know anything yet.
Jesus is not looking to punish. He's looking to nourish.
It was always somebody that I could go to for prayer, for advice, for anything. And I knew that he wouldn't pull any punches. I knew he'd tell me everything. You knew Jim had a huge heart after God, and heart for people.
And just about the time you are getting your butt handed to you again. But this time you've got brothers running to your rescue and you win. All right, that's what I'm talking about, right? It's not an I win, it's a we win.
One of the best things you can do for your prayer life is get a group of people who will join you in it. Pray for each other, pray protection for each other, stand against the enemy of your soul for and with each other.
Trust that God would not have called you if he hadn't already decided to bless you.
Jim wasn't just a pastor to me, although he was that. He was many more things. He was a friend. He was someone I could trust, someone I could go to. He saved my marriage probably on more than one occasion. He pissed me off through a lot of those things, though, because he'd call me out on my BS, which I needed at that time in my life.
I've heard it said, you'll never know that Jesus is enough until Jesus is all that you have.
I mean, the guy just simplified the Bible for you, explained it, just simplified for those of us that just don't grasp it as fast or as easy. The man just did it.
Looking back in life is dangerous. It's an accident waiting to happen, and not only for you, but if you live your life tied to yesterday, you're more than likely going to take out others with you.
I think he gave me hope as to what being a Christian man was about, that you didn't have to be this sissified version of a Christian, that you can be a man.
I find that really an interesting phrase. Take it. In other words, you're going to have to get hold of your own heart in the midst of trouble.
There's no higher place on the earth than your knees.
And my strong recommendation is that you carve out the time to do this with other guys once a week. It'll change the way that you read the Bible, because you start to get different things. Like if Evan reads it and he gets something different than me, I'm like, oh, now I got two things. And then Tim reads it and I've got what he got. And so we share that with each other and it enriches our lives.
But along the way, you will have to fight. Pretty much everything you want that's good and that's part of your calling, you're going to have to fight for it.
He was an extremely good listener. He was genuine, and then he would listen and he would give you the truth. If it was tough love, he wouldn't sugarcoat it at all.
There used to be a kind of a teaching in the church, well, you can just confess it away. How many of you know that you can't confess a problem away? It just looks you right in the face and goes, here I am, what are you going to do about me now?
Jim was always looking to serve. Jim was always looking for other ways to give back, always trying to help other people. There'll be a whole group that'll continue to flourish from what Jim brought to that boot camp series and what's going to continue on.
God's called you. He's going to bless you. He's going to bring you through all the way to the completion of his purpose in your life if you won't give up or in. Don't be surprised at the challenges. They come to all of us. Let's band together. Let's trust Jesus, look to him, keep our focus there, and press forward.
Jim had such a passion. He had such good wisdom on what it meant to be a good Christian man. A scripture that I think of when I think of Jim and the impact he's made on my life and well as others is 2 Timothy 4:7. I have fought the good fight, I have finished the race, and I have kept the faith.
Every person born wonders, do I matter? Do I really make a difference? Do I count?
I miss that man.
What a heart for God and a heart for men.
He did encourage you in a lot of different ways.
I think he was just that amazing.
I wish I would have had more time with him.
I'll see him again, but not yet.
Thank you, Jim, for all you've done for so many of us.
There will be a moment in time when he makes all things new. I long for that moment. I hope you do too.
Somebody walked in my office a couple days ago and they said, wow, your sword is just so bent on the handle. And I said, well, let me tell you. my brothers in Helena gave me this sword, and when they handed it to me on my birthday, I was so upset because it was bent. I was like, all these other guys get really, and they're straight, and they look, it's so bad. Said, and it was months later, I went to a camp, and I went up to pick up a sword, and I said, don't touch that, that's not your sword. And I found myself compelled, I couldn't wait to get home to get my sword. When I got home and I picked it out, the Lord said, I'm going to tell you why this sword is bad. Because you are. I get it. I wouldn't have another sword. I'm so glad it looks like me.
And he's calling out to you and me. Will you rise?